So is this like an alarm system? Do you reckon I can set something like this up in Sanctuary? It's like any generic stealth game. There's like a moving camera, but it has a light on it. So if you stand in the light, then you just get detected. Oh, this is Dutchman. What the fuck is a short pipe revolver rifle? Dogme, don't stand in those lights. You don't know what's going to happen. So this is the man that got shot. We'll just take his clothes, because why wouldn't you? You know. So, and this is a feral girl. Never mind. This is just a man that I just shot. Where's the other guy? Oh, what's this? It's just a normal one. Great. I've got one with a bayonet, so I don't really need that. Should we have a look at this? Dutch's instructions. Do you reckon it's sort of Dutch from... Actually, I can't really remember. Like, well, anything that with a person called Dutch in it, but I think, actually, yeah, it's right here. Dutchman. It's not Dutch, it's Dutchman. I don't know why they've put all the holotapes in MISC, but there's no sort of, like, notes thing that there was before. You could, like, listen to holotapes or read paper you pick up, but no, it's all in MISC now, so... Deliver your package to the old switching station. The runner arrives at midnight. If you need gear, look for the blue barrel. Ooh. Where's the switching station? Is that the thing we just discovered over there, do you think? Is that what it was called? This is just Bedford Station. It's cleared, though. It's a blue barrel. I mean, there's a lot sort of shit around here. It might be a bit difficult to find a blue barrel. Oh, is that a ghoul? No. It's a crate. I thought it was like a ghoul's head. No, it wasn't. Blue barrel. Should we just have a quick mosey around? We'll just do a quick circle. If we don't find anything, then that's fine. I'm sure we can do without this secret man's stash. There's a toolbox here with some shit in it. I feel incentivized to pick up all the bollocks because you can use it to make sort of scrap and metal and wood and stuff that you can use to upgrade and build stuff. That's good. That's good design. Because I can't remember a single time in Fallout 3 or New Vegas where you were rewarded for picking up bollocks. Or in 1 or 2, to be honest. You know, there'd be a quest occasionally, like, find me a medical brace or something, but that's it. Like, what about all this shit like turpentine or like pilot light? Oh, actually, pilot lights you could sort of use in one crafting recipe for the whole game. But, you know, it's pretty bollocks. So now they've sort of given it a use. And it doesn't matter as well. It's not like, you know, you need specific things to craft specific things, because that'd just be annoying. Like, I remember when they did that with the robot companion. You needed like certain things to fix it if you didn't have a high enough sort of like repair level, and it was so annoying trying to find some of those things, because you know you see them everywhere, but as soon as you need one, you can't fucking find it. Should we have a sleep on this corpse until like the morning? Maybe. I mean, it probably won't be the best night's sleep, but the sleeping in this, by the way, is really weird. Like, okay, now it's going pretty fast, but for me, all the other times, it sort of gets to like a certain number, then pauses for ages, and then takes like 4 times as long to get to the next one. Jesus H. Christ. Could it be more orange? Do you think you can become like a farmer in this? Like, get out of the way, dog. What are you doing? Bloody hell. Do you think you can become like a farmer and like get packs of Brahmin? That'd be good. I like Brahmin. I've liked them ever since I saw them dying in that Fallout 2 sort of intro scene. Look at them. They've got horns. They're lovely. Would you, if there's no one watching, I don't know, but I mainly make these videos as like an archive so I could relive gaming experiences and stuff, but future me, if you're ever watching this in like 5 or 6 years, at that point my opinion might be different, but would you ever take in a Brahmin and like own one in real life? I mean, you could fix them up a bit. They live in pretty dirty conditions, so they're obviously a bit screwed. Got a little bit of flab and stuff there, but you know, I'd take one in. You know, I'd sort of wash it up, maybe see if I could get it to grow a coat of fur. Maybe we could have like babies. Maybe well, I don't know. How do cows mate? Is it sort of just the traditional climb on top and wriggle around? Because I've never really seen cows doing it. Maybe Brahmin reproduce differently. Maybe they're asexual. But if you could ever have babies, you could. You know, I'd love to raise a herd of Brahmin. I won't have anywhere to put them, but you know, it'd be good to fun to try. Holy shit! This train has the same colours as my old Euro truck thingy does. But that's a really nice train. Look at this. Corin would be proud. I keep referencing real life people, and I know I shouldn't do it, but there's no one watching anyways. Who fucking cares? This is where I slept, isn't it? Didn't even realise. Really nice. Look at that. They put a lot of effort into sort of, you know, making the setting more original. Because it was before just sort of nebulous. You know, it was the future, but it was more like the 50s and stuff. Now it's sort of, you know, you see some of the car wreckages around. They're really like wacky and out there. In Fallout 3 and stuff, all you get is this, like the same car model reused over and over again. There's a family of dogs down there. Look at this. You know what we could try? One of these. Because I've got them, but I've not used them. Should we just... We'll take this out. I've got a revolver, but I've not got much ammo for it. I don't know how far these things fly. But maybe we can hit this pack of dogs with it. Are we ready for this, dog meat? Don't get in the way. And, I guess... Well, actually, it's up to you. Rush in if you feel like it, mate. Fuck's sake. That was awful. Let's try that again. Right, let's do this. Now we know. Maybe it's just third person. The view's a bit weird. Right, so... Recap. Would you own a Brahmin? And, do you... I don't know. Do you like Brahmin at all? That should be the first question. Do you like them and would you own one? Right, we did equip it, didn't we? Right, lovely, let's see. Maybe this? Wow, brilliant, look at that. Fucking A. Totally worth restarting. Weird how you throw those, actually, because you have to sort of... It's RB, but RB is also the melee. You have to hold it down. And to do that, it sort of takes a little while, but then it makes a click, but it doesn't actually show any visual confirmation that you're cooking a grenade. And then when you let go of it, you just launch it anyway. A strange system. If they'd have, like, raised the left arm or something. You know, like... I'm not sure what kind of games have that. I'm trying to think of any comparison examples. This, Starlight Driving. We've reached level 7. Bloody hell. Doesn't time fly? And I think this game's got unlimited leveling. This is weird. I feel like I'm in an actual bombed out sort of city, or at least approaching it. And that's not something that Fallout's ever done really well. Because if you know 1 or 2, it's just sort of area transitions. Like if you're in the desert, it's just a big square of desert. That's it. I can hear music, which isn't good. Ooh. See, Dogmeat, I was about to actually say out loud, gotta be careful here, there might be traps. And then you just wander in. Look, I've got to turn this radio off. We can't risk copyright. Oh, yeah. Nuka-Cola Cherry. Lovely. But yeah, like... Oh, God! Fuck's sake, Dogmeat. I tried to get away and you blocked me, but actually that kind of helped because it kept me in place and I was able to disarm it. Oh, well. Rolled Boston Bugle. Good, good. I've never really felt like big cities were a good thing Fallout did. Because, you know, New Vegas was alright, but all the buildings were so old and knackered that it didn't really feel like a city. It's just sort of walking through a bunch of piles of rubble. New Vegas, the Vegas Strip on the other hand was massively disappointing because it was like 3 small bits with loading screens in between. You know, not entirely city-like, you know, it's just sort of one road. I thought it would be a lot better in the build-up, but it wasn't, and it was alright. It was serviceable, but it wasn't amazing. Why every fucking bed round here got a dead person in it? I'm looking for bombs. I know, I'm a bit paranoid. Especially after what happened today. Well, actually it was yesterday, because it's technically 3:30 in the morning right now, but... you know, there's... I don't really like to talk about it, because I'll go on a rant and stuff. About how ridiculous it is, but, you know, the Paris thing happened today. That's when this has been recorded. It's actually the 14th, but, you know, it's 2 in the morning, so it would have been the 13th a few hours ago when it happened. Yeah, more Islamist extremists bombing people and blowing that stuff up in Paris. What do you expect, I guess? Well, I guess that's a stupid thing to say. It's not like you never expect that, but... I don't want to talk about it because I'll end up just talking about that for the rest of the fucking recording session. Bottom line, if everyone could stop blowing people up, that'd be great. Anyway, we're being attacked by mole rats. Well, at least Dogmeat is. I'm just sort of stood here. I don't feel like I can talk over the gunfire because I feel like it's too loud, but I'll be knocking it down in post, so it won't even matter. I'm just going crazy. I do like, though, it's a little detail, but I do like how the head is harder to hit in VATS, even though it's sort of the same, you know, distance and You can see in older Fallout games, or I keep saying older, they're not that old at all, are they? Fallout 3 and New Vegas aren't that old at all, but, you know. And everyone knows because they played it, so I don't know why I feel the need to explain it. But you could always hit the head, like, about as good as you could hit the body, so why would you ever aim for the body? Unless you wanted to be an arsehole and just watch them die slow. Right, workshop, search. You can now use the workshop at Starlight Drive. Right, so if I exit this and transfer... God damn it. I thought workshops were like universal, like the boxes in Resident Evil, so I can't just put my stuff here and be able to use it in Sanctuary. That's fine. I don't know if dog meat can actually hold items. I've never tried. He doesn't really have anything. Maybe I need to get like a pack for him or something. That'd be... You know, I'm thinking like that. Like, that's a good realistic sort of thing. You know, you'd need to put like a little pouch, sort of like you get on horses. You know, the little horses, things that sort of dangle off the side of them. The little bags. You need to do something like that if you ever want dog meat to hold anything. But no, that's not going to happen because even though this game purports to be next gen, it's not really next gen at all. It's sort of Fallout, better graphics, smoother gameplay, a lot more new world to explore, and you know, it's just sort of it. You know, there's a few new things like the radiation seems to be a bit more devastating now, but there's no sort of massive changes, is there? Like, there's no sort of survival food and hunger thing or anything like that, which is something you'd expect from a survivalist game. You know, you don't have to do any realistic things like putting bags on your dog to let him carry stuff around. Well, I assume, maybe you do. Maybe I'm talking out my arse. And it's like, you know, I expected there to sort of be, at the beginning, like, I thought, you know, as a next-gen game, I'm expecting sort of maybe... At the beginning, you choose a hairstyle and stuff. That was the thing. You could choose a hairstyle, and it was all like 50s stuff in there. And then I thought, well, maybe after the bombs fall, and everyone's in a post-apocalyptic society, there'll be some different hairstyles available from like a local, you know, the man of the local barber, if you ever find one. Wow, it's this whole thing a physics object. That'd be a nightmare, since I think this game's movement and physics is based like tied to the frame rate. Playing this on PC, which of course I'm not, you might get some interesting results jumping around on that. But I don't know, there might be like a barber in like Diamond City or something, they'll cut your hair and there'll be a load more new hairstyles available, but I don't think that's the case, and that's just sort of the little details that I associate with the next gen thing. Oh my god, a tractor. I never did make that farming sim video follow-up, did I? Oh, good times. But, yeah, I mean, this looks nice, and you know, it's obviously a lot more effort's put into it. Oh yeah, I leveled up. Always a lot more effort is put into it than Fallout 3 and stuff, because that's just sort of vast quantities of desert. But it doesn't feel like next gen to me. Like, bigger and better, sure, but I just want it to be more involved. Right, I need to focus on, you know, focusing. Channel Spirit of the Old West, non-automatic pistols do... Should we do that? Maybe? I'm using them quite a bit. I mean, it's fine, there's unlimited levels in this game, so I don't feel like I have to conserve my perk points for good things. There's a lot of bloom, I noticed that. Like, even looking at that green thing, is there like a green sort of glow around it for you guys? Maybe. The video will be a bit different because my TV outputs weirdly from what gets recorded. But there's a lot more bloom, there's a lot more volumetric lighting, there's a lot more... Well, you know, the fact that your character has a voice is pretty fucking cool. Because I always hate games like Dragon Age Origins. People say it's a good game. It is a good game. It's really fucking hard. And they say that it was better than 2. I don't agree, because just having a voiced protagonist really is just so much better than having a non-voiced one, because you have to read all the text lines. And you can't really identify, because they just stand there looking at things and they don't ever do anything, and they just stand there staring, they don't say anything, they don't involve, they don't have a conversation. Is this where we need to be? It might be. I don't think so. This building looks suspiciously like that big supermarket from no, it's not Mass Effect, it's Fallout 3. God damn it. It is very late, I'm sorry. I could only record at nights as well, though. Even lately, lately it's been getting worse with all the noise and racket outside and stuff. If I recorded during... The frame rate's going like taking a crap right now. If I record during the day, you just hear a bunch of bollocks. Anyway, maybe they'll bring some of that stuff up in, like, DLC. I know they did it with Skyrim. They, you know, like, there's the person under Riften, there's, like, a person you could use to change your appearance, which you couldn't do. Oh, it's Lexington. Oh, brilliant. So it is where we need to be, maybe. Hello? Am I going to get greeted by... I mean, this looks like a settlement. Hello? Or maybe it's not, maybe it's just a screwed up town. It's very nice here, though. It's almost like a holiday destination. It's the Super Duper Mart. It fucking is. It is the... We have to go in here. Who doesn't love this? Well, actually, everyone fucking hates the Super Duper Mart. The Super Duper Mart is like the one place that you always... I'm scratching my belly, sorry. It's one place you always go in Fallout 3. Even though you never want to, you always find yourself going there just straight away. Is this going to be like a typical RPG situation? You walk into a new town and you find like a gunfight or something going on and you pitch in. We'll just go in here. I'm going to move on the chair, it might make a bit of noise. What was I saying before? Fallout being... Yeah, Skyrim added new stuff in DLCs, maybe they'll do with this. But I feel like there's a lot more things that could have been done with this. You know? Like I've yet to... Don't make me do the Protectron thing again. Oh, is this the place from the fucking trailer? This is where we see all the ghouls. Man, this is going to be brilliant.